Hello, this is Barb from the Inner Sanctuary. Thanks for stopping by. This is stage 2 meditation practice, also called insight meditation. Once you've established your ability to focus and stay one-pointed on an object, either your breath, a candle flame, or a picture, or even a mantra or a prayer, stage 2 meditation helps you prevent yourself from mental overwhelm. And it does this because you're able to kind of unload all those imprints that you've taken in the past from everything you've seen, sensed, heard, experienced, all those things. Once you develop the space or the gap between your thoughts, you'll be able to realize that there's a space, and that space is between the perceiver, you, and what you're perceiving or what is coming into your mind. And you begin to gain insight on all those things that rise to the surface. And that's why it's called insight meditation. If you're not familiar with the word mindfulness, mindfulness is actually a state of being. It's a mental state. And that mental state is a state of being aware. And in insight meditation, you use mindfulness or the mental state to gain insight or wisdom on whatever comes to the surface. So you allow things, as you're meditating, you allow things to come to the surface. You notice that they're there and you pay no attention to them. And that's why focus meditation helped, is because you've established your ability to not pay any attention. The difference is, focus meditation, you're focusing back on that one point. With insight meditation, it's more of an opening, and whatever comes to the surface, you just pay no attention to it. So that's the difference. You're not focusing on one point, you're just allowing whatever comes to the surface for that one moment in your awareness, and then you don't notice it again. You just, same as before, you just return back to the breath until more things come to rise. You let them go. And this is a way of releasing all those imprints and also gaining the ability in the real world to be able to not react to something someone has said, because actually you don't react anymore. There's nothing, no memories to recall that cause you to get triggered. So it's almost like your mind is just becoming less chaotic. So your thoughts, because you've practiced a focus meditation, your thoughts have begun to slow down. So there's not that much going on as you continue to practice. And you do start to notice that gap where you're aware of those things that are coming to the surface to rise. And then you gain insight on those. So as always, find a place where you won't be disturbed, and we'll start the insight meditation, and I will see you soon. So to the eye, insight meditation seems to be quite simple. You're just sitting there. But whatever is going on in your mind is what you're going to be working with. So we'll meditate for 1 minute, then 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes. And this is something that you can practice every day, because it is important to get that training in. And as you do that, the times may even lengthen, because you'll start to enjoy it so much, or in the real life feel the benefits of it, and you'll want to continue to do it longer and every day. So I hope that you can see the benefits of this, of doing it every day and taking the time to calm yourself down, to release those imprints, so you're not reacting out in the real world, or you're not getting triggered, or you're just simply living a more peaceful life. So let's get started. So the first thing, you want to check your seat, which means the sits bones rocking back and forth, side to side, back and forth, to getting stable on those pointy points when you're sitting. That's the first thing. Get the foundation solid. Then lift the chest, lengthen the spine, and notice that there's no extreme arch in the back, and it's not backwards or forwards. That's the point of rocking back and forth and side to side, to find that stable point. And then from there, spine is lengthened and relaxed. And then the head just naturally rests on top of the spine. So you might have to just move around a little bit until you find that place where everything is effortless. And you want your body to be as effortless as possible, because if you're taking energy, holding up your body and it's tense, you're using energy that you don't really need to use. So once you find that place, and it may take you quite a while, like many days of practicing, or even just during your practice itself, trying to find that place. But when you get it, you'll feel it. You'll be locked in, and it's like you feel no pain, and you're just locked right in. So we'll start with 1 minute. You can keep your eyes closed. If you keep your eyes closed, you want to focus them between the eyebrows. And keeping them open is a little more challenging. But if you do keep them open, if you start to get a little bit, like if you're focusing too close to your body, you might feel a little anxious. So you loosen the gaze. And if you are gazing too far away, you might get sleepy. And if you start to get sleepy, you want to pull the gaze in a little bit more. So those are 2 little tricks to use during meditation. So we'll start with 1 minute. Find your seat. Notice the breath. Take a few comfortable breaths before we begin. Your hands can be resting palms down on your knees, palms up, or some people line the fingers up, the energy of the fingers, and close the thumbs together and rest them on your lap. So whatever is most comfortable for you, so you can be as effortless as possible. And we'll begin. Inhale and exhale. Gently open the eyes. Make any movements you need to be comfortable before we start the next practice. Again, find a seat. And begin. Inhale and exhale. Gently open the eyes. And now we'll begin the third session. Find your seat. Take a few deep breaths. And close your eyes and begin. Inhale and exhale. And open your eyes. So as always, I'm hoping that you're finding this beneficial and it's affecting your life in a positive way. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.